Hello there. No shortage of sunshine in the weekend forecast for most of us. One thing, though, we will continue to see a shortage of is rain. There are many places, particularly in the south and the west of the UK, that have not seen any measurable rainfall for more than 3 weeks. And that is not going to change very much over the next few days. In fact, over the next 5 days, while southern parts of Europe will continue to be very wet indeed, across our shores, very little, if any, rain in the forecast. And that is because high pressure continues to hold firm to the northwest of Europe, allowing these thunderstorms to pop up down towards the south, but keeping us largely fine, dry and settled with some spells of sunshine. And that sun is strong at this time of year with high UV levels.
Good morning all. A chilly start to our Saturday, but there's going to be a lot of sunshine around today, particularly in areas where I've seen some stubborn low grey cloud coming in off the North Sea. Morning Charlie, morning Naga. Well, I could have had a lie-in really and just played out yesterday's forecast. A very similar story, actually, the weather over the last few weeks. We had a cool, wet April, but May was pretty dry. Some areas have not seen any rain, or very little rain, for over 3 weeks now.
Louise, I'm really glad you got up this morning and did that, because no one really is going to be upset looking at your last chart anyway, are they?
Well, we're having to start to think about water for the gardens now, aren't we?
Yes.
I mean, that's just crazy with a month, so I'm sure that's not going to go down very well. But it's been half term, hasn't it, Naga? So most people will be very happy indeed.
Indeed. All right, Louise, we'll see you later. Thanks.
Tell us about that picture there. How beautiful is that?
Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it, Charlie? Very atmospheric. I love these kind of misty early June mornings. You just know what kind of day you have got in store. Once again, west will be best in terms of the sunshine, but it's going to be fairly widespread, the sunshine generally, for the start of our weekend.
Just saying, Louise, particularly good arm gestures today. Can I note that? Very good arm. Yeah, very good. No, it was good.
I'm
it was high
voguing.
quality.
Apparently it's very back in fashion, isn't it, Charlie?
What is?
Voguing.
Vogue.
Yeah, it's
Voguing.
all back. Beyonce
Oh, I didn't mean you were doing a
I
dance
was-
move. I was just literally
Well,
the arm wave.
I was listening to Naga on the radio and she was telling me all about it.
There you go. There you go. We're everywhere, Louise. Thanks so much. I'll see you later. I'll tell you all about voguing later.
OK, didn't know about that.
Another gorgeous picture, Louise. Morning.
Good morning. It's been half term, hasn't it? Can you imagine if you're still in Cornwall waking up to this kind of view? You have had a stunning week. And not to be outshone, we've actually got a little more sunshine out to the east. There is some clouds still at the moment, but it's starting to break up. Look at Ramsgate, Kent. Very nice indeed. And we're likely to keep the sunny spells throughout the day today. So don't be fooled. We've got high UV now. It's June. You will need perhaps some sunscreen or perhaps to just stay in the shade during the middle part of the day.
Louise, lots of people have got lots of things to do this weekend. They're out and about. What have you got for them?
Yeah, I mean, these guys have got it sussed, haven't they? Early morning fishing, absolutely glorious. And this is Wales. There's not a cloud in the sky, as you can see quite clearly, but it will be a great day for spending time outside. There is going to be very little in the way of rainfall. Some areas have not seen a noticeable rain for over 3 weeks now across parts of England and Wales. And you can see in Kent, where we've had some stubborn cloud just recently, the clouds already starting to thin and break.
I'm going to turn off the camera so there'll be no evidence of it, so you'll either not see me flagrantly disregarding all the rules or alternatively getting turfed out by a very burly security guard.
OK.
Good luck.
Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see how that pans out.
Much better behaved Louise Lear is with the weather. Aren't you, Louise?
Only when there's a camera on.
Indeed, aren't we all?
Morning, everybody. I mean, if I hadn't put this title, Dorset, below, you could actually think you're in the Caribbean with that blue sky and those trees. Obviously, the beach huts give it away. There's a quintessentially British scene at the moment.
On a sunny Saturday morning, and I think we can have a little look outside our windows here. We don't actually have any windows in the studio, so this is what they tell me it looks like outside the building. And it's been a beautiful morning here, beautiful sunrise, and now look at that scene.
It was chilly this morning, though, wasn't it? when we walked to the office this morning, when you kind of come to the studio. But it's going to warm up really nicely, and Louise has been telling us all about how in the next couple of weeks it will be warming up even more. But I think for most of the country, we've got views like this. Very serene look, hazy sky first thing in the morning. And I will just clarify, Charlie, we do have windows in our studio.
But we're just not allowed to.
We're not allowed to look out of them. Just remember that.
Up. And incidentally, I mean, the weather is relevance to all the sporting occasions that we will have more on the sport with Hugh in a few minutes. He's down at Wembley, of course, where indeed we've seen it already, haven't we? Empty, of course, at the moment, but looking ahead at the atmosphere of that derby, and the weather is looking very fine for that game, Man United and Man City later today.
The thing is, you don't want it too hot, do you?
Louise, what's the picture for everyone else?
Glorious, Charlie, for most of us, but I am a glass half full kind of person, but I had to show you a little bit of cloud. Look at this in central London. Woolwich at the moment is fairly overcast, but it isn't going to last.